All right, next question. When are sales going to close, and why can't my sales team tell me? Well, first, see the previous 2 pages, about systems and processes, and going back to you, sir, I'm sorry, your name? Wayne. Time thief, all right? You're talking about a time thief. You got to put the time in up front. You put the time in up front, and you see all these things I'm showing to you now? It wasn't overnight that, I came up with these things, but I've worked with such a cross-section of different companies that put these things together, and it's taken time. But guess what? Now I have systems. Now I have processes that I can just, press a button and applicate when I need. Weekly report. Give you an example of that. Are you covering something like this with your team? And this is one of the companies I would give you to talk to. When they do a proposal, they go out there and it's just yes or no, either way. Body tech, you cover on a weekly basis. You cover this kind of stuff with your salespeople. Numbers, where you're at, all the marketing that's going on. BTC, another angle of their business, training days. That's something I'm talking on. Matter of fact, don't feel bad for me. I have to go on a cruise and talk with some concrete contractors. Okay, so I'm going on this cruise November 8th, and it's going to stink. I'm going to be on there for 7 days. I'm going to have to talk for one of them, but please don't feel sorry for me. It'll be okay. I'll get through it, muddle through. My point is, are we going through those things on a daily basis with these folks? And then also, let me go all the way down to the bottom. Is this what our weekly meet? Are we listing out who we're contacting? Do we know who these people are? Trade show info, what are we doing? Coordinate who attends trade show, and isn't that a nightmare to coordinate logistical wise, all right? Do we have a backup? Do we know what's going on? Do we know if we have power? Do we know what the dates? Do we have the application in? More trade show information. Expected revenue be collected. And then management information. Please read and continue in light of our overall project goal. The indispensable quality of leadership is vision. Vision is the overall energy behind the effort every leader does. Great leaders possess 2 things. They know where they're going, and they have the ability to persuade. So as you see, I'm not a total cold-hearted fool. I actually do believe in inspiration and vision and the bigger picture things in life. But all these things you've got to be covering with your team on an ongoing basis. If you're not covering these things with them, how can they know what they're going? It's like being a deck chair straightener on the Titanic. The chairs look great, but we're going down, baby. We're going